Yikes. New Patriots wide receiver A.J. Brown admitted to leaking stories about the Eagles to media to motivate the team. He's quoted in saying, "It was done purposely to give us a push. It gives everything legs to push everyone to be better. I feel like it was okay to do." All right, welcome to the show with Joe. This is Joe. Today we're going to be talking about A.J. Brown and his sketchiness. A.J. Brown, this saga has, if you're paying attention at all to anything in the NFL, the biggest things have been A.J. Brown and Myles Garrett being traded over the past week, and A.J. Brown has been pretty sketchy over the past, we'll say, 3 years. Obviously, great receiver. Love the guy. He helped us get a Super Bowl. Not going to knock him on that. But with this whole Vrabel situation, and if you don't know what that is, the reporter, Dana Rossini, I believe her name is, was caught with multiple videos and pictures of them together, Vrabel and the reporter, which obviously causes issues because then, just like House of Cards, you got a person who can just reach out to a reporter or journalist and just say anything you want to anybody. And the issue becomes what's real, what's not, and how are you leveraging and how are you tampering to get players that you want or get certain words in people's heads to get them to want to move. And A.J. Brown was finally traded, and a lot of information came out. And here was his first press conference with the Patriots.
Afternoon.
What was your reaction, your thoughts when he told you that you had been traded to the Patriots?
My agent. Let me stand up. My agent. My reaction was, super excited to play for my childhood team.
Okay, let's pause there. Childhood team, check this out. This is pretty crazy. And maybe it was like a last minute thing, but like I saw this. A.J. Brown, more like AI Brown, likely AI generated. Here's a picture of him as a baby in a Patriots outfit. ChatGPT, 81%, 99% chance AI generated. The story is just weird, I'm telling you. It's really weird. So anyway, back to this.
And, just...
Mike told us that when the Titans drafted you, you told him, "I wish the Patriots drafted me." Can
Absolutely.
you just sort of walk us through your fandom and that night?
Yeah, it was a tough night. It was a tough night. I joked about it earlier. I said the Patriots been breaking my heart, over the years. But, that night was I was looking forward to getting picked, going in the first round. I was projected the first round pick. Obviously things can go out another way. And, the 32nd pick, they took another receiver. As soon as the pick came in, I was already like in my car, leaving my drop party. And I went back to my room and I went in the closet and just kind of tried to gather myself. Because I was just disappointed. It's something that where I wanted to be. Obviously I wanted to play with Tom, so that didn't happen. But everything happens for a reason. So.
All right, so A.J. Brown. Definitely sketch lord. So this is probably the biggest issue that I have, and it involves A.J. Brown with the same reporter I was talking about with Vrabel. This is on the Eagles subreddit, but this is from Kleiman. Yikes. New Patriots wide receiver A.J. Brown admitted to leaking stories about the Eagles to media to motivate the team. He's quoted in saying, "It was done purposely to give us a push. It gives everything legs to push everyone to be better. I feel like it was okay to do." Why are players releasing anything to news journalists and articles? And if you're really looking into it, it's the reason why Jalen Hurts gets a lot of hate. Think about it. Over the past 3 years, right? Jalen Hurts had his 2 years where he was really good, and everyone's like, oh, my God, he's the best. He's the best. Now it's like, oh, my God, A.J. Brown is leaking negative things about Jalen Hurts, and it only lines up over the past 3 years. Did you know that Jalen Hurts has the most touchdowns of any quarterback over the last 5 years, including rushing? Did you know that is outside? Here, let's just look. Okay, so Jalen Hurts' stats over the last 5 years, from 21 to 2025, 16, almost 17,000 yards, 95.5 passer rating, completion, 65% completion, 104 touchdowns to 41 interceptions, 215 yards a game. By season, 16-9 on touchdowns to interceptions, 22-6, 23-15, 18-5, 25-6. One Super Bowl MVP, 3,500 rushing yards, 63 rushing TDs. Notable achievements: Super Bowl MVP, 3-time Pro Bowler, just minus 2024. Most rushing TDs by a QB in a single season. Most rushing yards in a Super Bowl. Excellence. Okay, so ranks in fantasy for season stats for Jalen Hurts. Out of the season stats from 23, 24, 25, he was number 2 in 2023, number 6 in 2024, and number 8 in 2025 out of everybody. Fantasy points per game. That's great. He's killing it. So, well, let's even go further, shall we? Number 36 is first year, 6 is second, first 1, 2, 6, 8. Give me a break. Jalen Hurts is good. But yeah, so this A.J. Brown saga. So on top of all of this, this is the level of cringe. Reading the books on the sideline, remember that? You got the reading the book on the sideline. You got leaking stuff to reporters. You got saying that he loved the Patriots his whole life and wanted to be drafted by them. But this is probably the most cringy thing I've seen, and that is, I thought A.J. Brown I thought it was a joke, but A.J. really tried to make his own chant after being jealous of Coop chants. So Cooper DeJean, awesome. He's going to be a safety this year. He was a cornerback for the first 2 years of his career. When he does something good, like a pass breakup, the crowd goes Coop, like almost like a boo sound, but it's Coop. Here's the article. Brown, who was jealous that he didn't have a fan chant like defensive back Cooper, imitated Eagles fans by chanting 1K when he makes big plays or scores a touchdown, and then asks fans to come up with their best suggestions. Him saying, I was just thinking, because football season is approaching and I want to get the fans involved, so I'm like, man, what can I do to get the fans involved? Brown said earlier this month on Instagram. I was just thinking, like, when Coop makes a play, he does his celebration, which is lit, and everyone be like, Coop. I'm just thinking, what can I say? What can I say for me when I make a play or make a touchdown, right? 1K, because I thought about Brown, and that don't sound right. So, man, A.J. Brown, man, I really want to like the guy, but he either really wanted to be back with Mike Vrabel, who I'm assuming is not getting fired because of this, because they gave up a first-round pick in 2 years for him. It's just embarrassing. Like, I kind of lost all respect for A.J. Brown, but I will always have a place in my heart for him for winning the Super Bowl. So, this has been the show with Joe, and that's been A.J. Brown. Thank you for watching, and smell you later.